Brian, how do you feel you handled the pressure and stuff in postseason? Is it kind of what you had anticipated?
¿Cómo has manejado la presión en esta postemporada de alguna manera y si es que y piensas que ha sido todo lo que habías esperado?
La verdad que sí. Gran parte de eso es jugar en mi país, que es una de las cosas que me ha ayudado a saber llevar esa situación de momentos de presión y todo eso. Y de verdad que se me ha hecho un poco más fácil como que adaptarme a estas situaciones.
Yeah, it's all I expected. I feel it helped me a lot, the fact that I was able to play winter ball in Venezuela and similar scenarios where you feel the pressure was real. So I felt those scenarios allowed me to have an idea what it's like and what to expect in games like this.
Questions? Over here on the right side.
Austin Hedges had kind of made it clear to us that he was trying to institute a culture where you guys were treating regular season series like the playoffs. Do you feel like now that you're in the playoffs that preparation has led you to feel about this series the way you hoped it would?
Hedges comentaba que la preparación durante el año fue de que ustedes trataban todas las series de la temporada como una serie de playoff. ¿Piensan que eso de alguna manera le da resultado a cómo tratan esta serie o lo han podido aplicar durante esta serie?
La verdad que sí, ellos desde un principio de la temporada siempre nos dijo cada serie es importante porque cada serie es como una serie de playoff y esto es lo que desde aquí nos vamos a preparar para cuando llegue ese momento. Yo creo que hemos jugado de la manera correcta, solamente que la suerte no está a nuestro lado, pero vamos a seguir batallando hasta que todo se termine.
Definitely, I feel that has been the approach throughout the year, and that's why it's nothing new for us this time. Obviously, the results haven't come our way, and we haven't been getting the results we expect, but this is the same thing we've been doing the whole season, which is fighting, trying to win series.
Over here on the left side.
What's the experience been like to be in a series like this where the Tigers may throw half a dozen pitchers, you guys are pinch hitting so aggressively, and there are just so many moving parts back and forth?
Que siente este tipo de series donde hay tantos cambios, donde sabes Detroit ha tenido casi cualquier cantidad de pitcher y también el equipo ha hecho muchos cambios de pinch hitting.
O sea, para mí es primera vez que yo tengo una postemporada aquí en Estados Unidos. Yo nunca había visto eso, para mí también es nuevo. Pero nuestro manager, él sabe cómo manejar esas situaciones y yo creo que lo ha hecho súper bien durante todo el año. Y él es una de las claves por las cuales nosotros estamos aquí en los playoffs. Son cosas que yo no puedo controlar, como lo dije, son cosas nuevas y de todo esto se está aprendiendo.
I think I've never been in a playoff scenario like in the U.S., like the way we have this year. But I feel the confidence comes to the manager. Obviously, what he's done throughout the whole season has led us to where we are right now. And for me, it's obviously, as I mentioned, it's something different, something new, but something that we rely and we trust on him that we're always going to have our best approach to win.
Left side, Joe.
You mentioned your experience in winter ball and going as deep and winning a championship there with your Venezuelan team. Is there anything you're drawing upon from that experience in your at-bats here that has caused you to have success? And is there anybody from that team who's reached out to you during this run? And if anything, have they said anything to you and offered encouragement or anything like that?
¿Qué has logrado copiar, qué has logrado traer de esa experiencia que tuviste en Venezuela y ganar el campeonato en Venezuela, que has podido poner en práctica aquí en tus turnos, en tu juego? Y si algún jugador de ese grupo te ha contactado para animarte, para darte algunos consejos sobre esta serie de postemporada.
Sí, yo he hablado con varios jugadores de Venezuela que estuvieron conmigo en la serie final de Venezuela. Me dijeron que este era mi momento, que solamente me saliera a divertir todo eso, que lo que más que yo puedo controlar son mis nervios, que es respirar, tratar de bajar la velocidad al juego y salir a demostrar qué es lo que yo sé hacer. Y de verdad que eso es lo que he tratado de hacer todos estos días y solamente lo que salgo es tratar de ayudar al equipo, llegar a base y ayudar a ganar.
Yeah, a couple of players have reached out and they always kind of like share the same message. Try to like keep the nerves down and that way just kind of like breathing, being present in the moment, and most importantly enjoying the game. And that's what they told me. Go outside, have fun, enjoy the game, and enjoy this experience because it only happens very, very so often.
Question? All right, thanks a lot for coming.
Thank you.
Thank you.
What has made the Tigers' pitching so hard to hit these last two games?
I think we've gotten some hits. I just think, the timely hitting hasn't been there. I feel like yesterday we had close to the same amount of hits. We just, left some guys on that first inning and, throughout that game. I think other way around, I think it'd be, you know, obviously a little different. But yeah, we just got to get hits when we're supposed to get them.
Questions? Over here, Zach.
Lane, just how do you process, I guess, like the pressure and the stakes here, but also wanting to not succumb to that when you're in the batter's box?
I think just knowing you're prepared, you know, sticking to the plan. You know, we have meetings just like we would in the regular season over, you know, approaches off these guys and different, you know, how we're going to go into the game and hit these certain guys. So I don't think there's any added pressure. I think the questions like that, I think, come up and you answer them how you can. But I think it's just more of, you know, going in and preparing like we have all year and, you know, going about it like a normal day as much as you can, obviously, yeah.
Oh, Lane, you had the home run, the first pitch you even saw in the playoffs and that. Do you think that just simply scoring a run early or something might be what this team needs to get going?
Yeah, I mean, I think anytime you can take a run early, I think, you know, we would love that. But, yeah, like I said earlier, I think it's just more of that situational hitting is the biggest thing. You know, we got to move runners and get base hits with guys in scoring position. I think, you know, our pitching's good enough, like it has been all year, to you know, stop them from scoring. So I think we'll get back to that.
Lane, what has the experience been like to be in a series where the Tigers are bringing in so many pitchers, you guys are pinch hitting so much, and there are just so many different moving parts back and forth?
Yeah, I feel like, and maybe it's because I haven't been in the playoffs the last little bit, but I feel like it's getting more common. I think a lot of guys they're using pitchers like, you know, if some of those starters aren't necessarily starting a game, using them in the middle of a game or, you know, kind of match up. So it's been interesting for me too. I think, you know, you see it sometimes in doubleheaders or, you know, if they bring a guy up for that. But yeah, I think it's interesting. I think it's definitely worked for teams where they wouldn't keep doing it. So I think we just try to prepare as best as we can, like we would facing them, you know, in those later innings.
Lane, when Alex Cobb got here, he told us that he felt like this clubhouse had as much energy and fun as anyone he's been a part of. And I think you alluded a little bit to that when you were traded here. On a day like today where you know there's a lot at stake, how are you guys trying to stay loose and also stay focused and kind of balancing those two things?
Yeah, I mean, I think it's, you know, not changing anything. I think just going about our day how we have been all year. And, you know, just preparing the best you can to where, you know, you go out, success or not success, that, you know, you can look back and say that you prepared the best you could. So I think, you know, everybody's on the same page, you know, so I think that's what we're going to do today and go out and try to score some runs.